Ted from Truro is one of 42,000 people with Down syndrome in the UK. This means he's more likely to have health complications and learning disabilities. But Mum Angie says accessing the right support can be complicated.
So getting appropriate, provision for him has been one of the main challenges, really. His Down syndrome in itself and him in himself obviously is not the problem at all. It's making society understand that perhaps we have outdated stereotypes and perhaps society and provision need to catch up with having Down syndrome in 2021.
Down syndrome bill.
Second reading what day?
Friday the 26th of November.
It's these concerns that led former doctor MP Liam Fox to take action. He wants to introduce a national strategy for Down syndrome across education, health and social services.
Well, we now have a generation of people with Down syndrome whose life expectancy is such that it's the first generation that will outlive their parents, and there are a perfectly predictable set of personal tragedies that will unfold unless we act now, particularly when it comes to social care.
The new bill will recognise people with Down syndrome as a specific minority group. This means the NHS and local authorities will have to make provisions to meet their needs and take them into account when planning services.
Terry Boyle, in for interview. Need to sign him in and allocate a room.
Campaigners like Tommy Jessup say they welcome the move. He made his name as the first actor with Down syndrome to star in a primetime BBC drama. He says people with Down syndrome are often underestimated.
We are not all the same. We have different talents and personalities, just like other groups of people. Hopefully this bill will make all the difference.
Carol from the Down Syndrome Association agrees it could make a big difference, but she wants more people to be consulted as the bill progresses through Parliament.
The most important thing is that we talk to people with Down syndrome, we get their views. But I do think that we also need to think about people with other learning disabilities, because we don't want people with Down syndrome to be considered as a special group. This particular legislation will mean that local authorities have to think more about how they support people who have Down syndrome and pay more heed to the existing laws that are in place.
The Down syndrome bill is still in its early stages, but Tommy and so many others are keen to follow its progress. If it's approved, it could make history as the first law of its type in the world. Catherine Walker, ITV News.